You get it? Got it? Good. Yeah, sorry about that. Now, if you're watching us on a mobile app, please don't tell me you didn't know we had a mobile app. Come on, man. I do all this stuff. Well, here's what you do. Go wherever you get your mobile apps from. It doesn't matter whether it's iTunes, Google Play, Amazon, Walmart, Kmart, 7-Eleven, Zayre, Zemsky, Macy, Montgomery Ward, Venture, Woolworth, Weebolts, Goldblatts, wherever you get it from. You go there, you type in Sports Zone Chicago, you download it, you take us with you on the go. So not only do you get Shawn and Maya in the morning 3 days a week, not only do you get our other live shows throughout the week, not only are they archived there like they are on Facebook and YouTube, but I'll tell you what, we slew. And I mean a slew of articles thanks to my man Clarence, Council the Third. Big up to Clarence for keeping you abreast of all articles Chicago sports related. And if you're watching this on our Roku channel, I like that kind of party, baby. Yeah, Sports Zone Chicago, we have our own Roku channel. So if you have a Roku television in the house, do us this favor, do us this solid. Download Sports Zone Chicago's channel right to your television. Put it right there next to Netflix, Hulu, Apple Plus, Prime, Max. Oh, snap, today's Friday, a new BMF, Black Mafia Family. Yeah, on Stars. Yeah. So I'll check that out after I get back from picking up the Warden before my second show today. Yeah, I'm fired up. I'm looking forward to that one. All right now. Woo, but put it down. Do it there, baby. And you can watch Sports Zone Chicago on the big screen. Hell, we're on the big screen, right? Mickey, Ficky, now. You can also tweet the show. Tweet us at Sports Zone Shy, that's CHI, at Sports Zone Shy. Now, if you want to follow me, just me. Personally online, you want to know what I did? Well, let me tell you what I did. You want to know what I did? Here's what I did. I made it nice and easy for you folks. Nice and easy. One handle for Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, and TikTok. All one handle at the Shawn Sierra. If you want to follow my lovely co-host, Maya Akai, you can follow her on Facebook and Twitter at the Sports Chica. If you want to follow her on Instagram because you're an IGer and you do it just for the gram, well, just follow her at Maya_Akai. It's MAYA_AKAI. Man, we have a great show, but I need you to get interactive. So whatever platform you're watching this on, okay? So it's Facebook, YouTube, mobile app. Leave a question or comment on that platform. It'll come up here in the thread. We'll put it up on the screen. We'll incorporate it into the show. And that, my peoples, is what makes this the best Chicago morning sports talk show around. And that's you. All right. So bring them all, baby. Questions, comments, smart ass remarks, because ain't nobody scared over here. Like The Rock said, baby, don't sing it. Just bring it. Man, let's check out the chat. Man, the chat is jumping. Man, oh, man, it's jumping. Woo, Charlie. Cornelius Squalls in the house. What up, Sports Zoners? That's what I'm talking about. My man, Armando Emeterio Lara Jr. My man, Junior's in the house. What's up, Papa? Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. Oh, man, Luis Mejia in the house. He's joining in the house. Rise and grind, Papa. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. No, I was making Mom her tea. I was making Mom her tea. I didn't get a chance to make my tea this morning. I had a situation and I couldn't. So I was like, if I have to make somebody's tea, I got to make it for Mom so she can have it, get ready to go. So no, I won't be drinking tea. This is just water today in here. Just water. No más agua. Es todo, eh? Marshawn Walls in the Mickey Ficky house. Good morning, Baba. Mickey Ficky. TGIF, man. Woo-wee, Sports Owners. It's been a week. It's been a week. Let me tell you. Patty Lara's in the house. Good morning, Mom. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it so much. Oh, snap. Mr. Show Day is in the house. That's what we're talking about. AC Adam in this mother Hubbard. Hell yeah. Oh, snap. Jay Grizz in here. I'm telling you, we are rolling this morning. I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah, sure. Oh, snap. Levette Lead. What's up, Mama? Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. Oh, snap. DC's up in this mother Hubbard. Hell yeah. DC, Derek Carter's in the house. Man, good morning, Baba. How you doing? I appreciate the love. Thank you for tuning in. And listen, I don't know a lot about a lot, but I do know this. More of the usual suspects will be joining in as the show goes on. That, my peoples, I can tell you. Man, we have a phenomenal show. Woo-wee. I am looking forward to it. We got baseball to talk, okay? Both sides of town. Both teams were off yesterday, so they're back at it today for the weekend set. We got some Bulls to talk. Bulls with a big win yesterday. We got some Blackhawks to talk. The Blackhawks are rounding up their their season. The last, 4 games. We're going to talk about that. Got some Bears talk to discuss. We got some WNBA talk to discuss. We got some Tiger talk to discuss. Lord have mercy. Woo-wee. Oh, we got, man, as our old Uncle Hawk Harrelson used to say, sit back, relax, and strap it down because we got a phenomenal, phenomenal show. I can't wait to get started. But you know how we do. And you know what? And first and foremost, I hope you all have a great weekend. First and foremost, I hope you have a great weekend. It's supposed to be nice. It's supposed to be mid-60s today. It's supposed to be about 70 tomorrow. It's supposed to be 80 on Sunday. You know, hopefully the weather's changing because it's going to be, I think, 70s, high 60s to 70s all week next week. So I don't know about you, but I'm happy as a pig in slop with that. I don't know about you, but man, I'm happy. I'm happy as a Mother Hubbard. I'm happy. All right. I am happy because, you know, maybe the weather's breaking for good. It's Chicago, so you never know. It could drop down to 40, 35 in June. You never know. But for the next week, next 9 days or so, looks pretty good, baby. I mean, there's a little bit of rain in there, and that's okay. It happens. April showers bring May flowers. That's fine. But I'll take rainy and 60 than freezing rain and 30. I don't know about you guys, but I'll do that. I'll be more than happy to swap that out. More than happy. Man, people, I'm telling you, everyone jumping in the chat. I'm loving it. Say Grizz, that's what I'm talking about. Perfect weather, baby. Hitting the ATL weather down here. Okay. All right. James 4 is in this Mother Hubbard. What's up, James? Thank you for tuning in, Papa. I appreciate it. Jay Grizz, anything higher than 85 and 89, I'm miserable. Nah, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. Dealt with it as a shorty. All right. I dealt with it as a shorty and didn't have, we didn't have there was no such thing as Central Air back in the day. So, you know, we had the fans. But see, back in the day, when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. How many of you had the metal fans? See, now it's all plastic. You know, the fans are plastic. They're very light. You know, the big square ones, the big box ones. All right. But back in the day, those were metal. Back in the day, those were metal. And sometimes one of the screens would fall off. My question was, how the hell did the screen fall off? What were we doing to the fan? It was just there. Was it the vibration of the fan going around that loosened some of the screws going? I don't know. Why was always, and it's usually the back of it. Because if the front fell off, one of my cousins or my Theo would take the back and put it on the front. So we'd always have the front covered, but the back would be, I have no idea. I have no idea. Oh, snap, King Book of World up in this joker. What's up, Papa? Good morning. You work outside, so definitely happy with the weather. Man, I know you are. I know you are. Shorty, you're right. Backwards, uphill. Actually, you know what, Shorty? I live literally a half a block away from school. I live 6135 in the middle of the block, and my school is at the corner at 62nd. So I couldn't be late for school. I couldn't miss school. I couldn't be smooth up in this joker. Good morning, Papa. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. Oh, man, my man checking in from across the pond. Good afternoon. Top of the afternoon, mate. I know that doesn't make any sense, but it doesn't matter. Bellissimo. Good morning, Papa. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Mucho. Mucho, mucho, mucho. All right, so let's get to it, baby. All right, you know how we do the first segment of every show. It's called, let me get this slackers thing off. Slackers. It's called Top of the Morning.
It won't come just when you want it.
Top of the morning to you. Top of the morning to you.
Let's see. What's our trying to recap this water bottle. Let's see. What's our first top of the morning topic? Which way do we go? Which way do we go? Which way do we go? I don't know which way we go. I don't know which way we go. I know which way we go. The Bulls, baby. Only the Bulls. Only the Bulls. The Bulls with a big win yesterday, 127-105 over the Detroit Pistons. Man, DeMar DeRozan led the way with 39.7 assists. Nikola, the walking double-double, he was 27 points, 11 rebounds. Kobe White added 18 points on 4 for 8 from beyond the arc. Man, the Bulls, I was worried. You heard me on Wednesday. I was worried. They play the Pistons, who suck, and they play the Wizards, who suck even more. And I thought they were going to lose these 2 games. I really did, because that's their MO. That's been their MO for a minute. Beat teams with a better record than them, okay, and lose to the teams who are worse than them. That's been their MO. So I don't even know. What do we got? What do we got? Somebody's birthday? Somebody's birthday. I thought, oh no. No, it wasn't. Oh, I just saw Brian saying howdy, SuperBack. I thought it was somebody's birthday. Like, oh, snap. Yes, Barrelissimo, the Bears won. The Bulls won, excuse me. The Bulls won, and they beat a team with an inferior team. Man, so, again, I had no idea they were going to do anything like that. But with the Bulls win, all right, where'd you go? The next top of the morning topic with the Bulls win, you know what they did? Bam! The Bulls clinched the 9th seed. That's what I'm talking about. They clinched the 9th seed. The Bulls will host the play-in game against the Atlanta Hawks at the United Center. And, I mean, small victories, right? Isn't this exactly what Jared Reinsdorf wants? He wants them to be competitive. He wants them to make the play-in so people keep coming so they can say, hey, we're a playoff team. Like, actually, no, you're not a playoff team. You're a play-in team. But what they can say is, oh, we made the postseason. So technically, yes, they're right. It's the postseason. However, they didn't make the playoffs yet. They have to beat Atlanta. But again, as our Tourist Corner show has said, stay competitive. That's what he's doing. That's what he is doing. That was last night. So tonight, I'm sorry, they beat him Wednesday. Sorry. Tonight, the Bulls travel to the nation's capital, D.C. No, they're not going to your house, Derek Carter. They're going to the nation's capital, D.C., to face the Wizards. And this is the game I was really concerned about. But both of those games. But tip-off is 6 o'clock Central. You can catch that game on NBC Sports Chicago. Or if you want to listen to it on the radio, you can check them out on their flagship station, 670 AM. You know, I'm very nervous about this game because the Bulls just seem to love to lose to teams who are inferior than them. They just love to do it, and I don't understand. I don't understand. So we'll see. And then they travel tomorrow after that. Just a quick trip up 95. And the last top of the morning topic dealing with the Bulls. Let me double check. Yes. The Bulls travel to New York City. This stuff's made in New York City. Get a rope. The Bulls travel to face the Knicks on Sunday for the final regular season game of the season. Tip-off is at 12 p.m. noon Central Time. You can catch that game on NBC Sports Chicago and ESPN as well. Or you can listen to them on their flagship station, 670 a.m. Whew. That was a lot of Bulls talk in the morning to start us off. A lot of Bulls talk. But I'm wondering, what are they going to do? Do you beat the Wizards? Remember, the Wizards got us last time. They got us last time. Is it revenge? Are you prepping for the play-in? You know what I mean? Like, let's get it. I mean, we got to turn this thing up a notch now. You know, the Bulls got to turn it up a notch, and Billy Donovan's got to become more of a jag bag. All right. Don't worry about University of Kentucky. All right, don't worry about that. Get these guys to play. Let them know there's a lot of pride involved. All right, finish the season strong, host the Atlanta Hawks, beat their ass, move into the playoffs, and lose in the first round. Get that. That should be the way the season goes. That should be the way it finishes. So we can say we were a playoff team last year. But man, like, this is the time of season that I enjoyed. All right, don't get me wrong. I love the regular season. Won 2 MVPs for the regular season. Okay? But the postseason is where it's at. You know, I won a national championship MVP my second year down playing for the national championship in 2006, January 2007. About 2 weeks before the Bears. We were down in Florida. But my performances in the playoffs is where I thrived. That's where I thrived. And that's where players need to thrive. You want your legacy, you want stories to be told about you, you want people to start looking at you in a different way, then you got to win in the playoffs. Playoffs? The Bulls got to win in the playoffs. DeMar, hey, I love the fact you hit. How many game winners have you won? Buzzer beaters. I need them in the playoffs. And we have to use these last 2 games to tune up. Maybe Wednesday's game was a tune up as well. Okay, now go to DC, beat the hell out of the lowly Wizards. Go to New York. We just got the Knicks last time, beat them again. The 3rd time in the last 6 games we played them. Let them know we ain't no punk. You mean this in the playoffs? It's about to be one. I mean, we don't have our leading rebounder, so we're not gonna match up very well. But I digress. Now's the time where people need to step up. I'm fired up about it. I get excited. Playoff time is it. That's where your reputations come from. You don't believe me? Ask the Cowboys. Ask the Cowboys. So it's time for our boys to step up. It's time for our boys to put all the bullshit aside. All right, all the baby mama drama, all the ticket requests, all the this, all of that. Put it aside. Earn your money. Finish strong. Knock out Atlanta in the play-in game, and then take whoever, win 1 or 2 games in that series. So we can build for next year, and we can be here 1 year from today talking about we're in the play-in again. Right back in the play-in. Because the more things change with the Bulls, the more things stay the same. You're damn right. 1 and then done. Hey, Cornelius, I'll tell you what. He's got some fresh legs. He's got some fresh legs. He can be a key. Watch the Bulls screw around and win the first round. I don't think it's going to happen, but it's possible. Watch these jokers screw around. 5 Javonte Greens out there. Oh, snap. Brandon shuts up in this mother hubber. Good morning, Baba. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. Jay Grizz, thank you for telling everybody. Make sure you hit the like, share, subscribe button. Turn them notifications on. Jay Grizz, you talking the NBA draft, or are you talking the WNBA draft? Because we're looking at the WNBA draft today. Because the WNBA draft is Monday. We're going to talk about that in a minute. Just put it in the comment, WNBA or NBA. Yeah, I'm worried about the Wizards, but Jalen Brunson, the Chicago boy, went to Stevenson High School, won a state championship. Remember, for those of you who don't know about Jalen Brunson, his dad was a coach. His dad was a coach on the Bulls back in the final three-peat. I want to say he was here for 2 years of that. Maybe more. I'm not sure. Let me double check. But I know his dad was a coach for the Bulls, and he went to high school with Stevenson. Won a state championship there. Went to Villanova, the whole nine. No, was it? Yeah, his dad was in the championship coach, and I don't know. That had to be 8 years ago, 10 years ago. It's not mathing. It's not mathing. Okay, you're talking NBA. Yeah, I haven't looked too much into the NBA people yet because I don't know where we're gonna fall. I haven't looked that much into the NBA yet, just because we do a lot of Bears stuff, and I'm looking a lot at WNBA stuff because of the the draft being on Monday. But I'll look into it as the time draws closer, and I can give you a better answer then. All right. Well, listen, we got to take a quick break because on the other side of the break, we got to finish up. We got more top of the morning topics. You heard me? Yeah, Jaden's dad played and coached for the Bulls. Oh, no worries, man. No worries. I told you, all questions, comments, smart-ass remarks, baby. Ain't nobody scared over here. We take them all. Yeah, Cornelius, his dad played and coached. Nah, we're good, Papa. We're good. But listen, let's take a quick break. So on the other side of the break, like I said, we'll finish up with these. So don't go anywhere, folks. Keep it locked right here. Shawn and Maya in the morning. Where are you going? On Sports Zone Chicago.
Hey, it's your boy, the SuperBack, Shawn Sierra, and be sure to follow Sports Zone Chicago on all social media platforms. On Facebook, Instagram, and our Roku channel, you can find us at Sports Zone Chicago. And on Twitter, we are at Sports Zone Shy. Also, be sure to download our mobile app so you can take Sports Zone Chicago with you on the go.
Time out. How are you feeling right now? Happy? Excited? Angry? Overwhelmed? One of the best things you can do for your mind health is to name what you're feeling. It can sharpen your awareness and help you talk about your feelings with someone you trust. Here are 3 questions to ask yourself. Where are your thoughts right now? In the past, the present, the future? Do you notice any sensations in your body? Is your heart beating fast? Is there a flutter in your stomach? Or are you fully relaxed? What do you need right now? Time with others? Time to yourself? Remember, there's power in this awareness. So find ways to identify what you're feeling today.
Hi, guys. Hey. Hi, Megan. Hey, Jessica. Megan, you're a tramp. Ryan Fitch told me you guys made out. Everybody knows. He said your breath smells like garbage. And he almost puked. He says you're the most desperate girl he knows, besides your mom. How many boyfriends does she have anyway? Lots? Your makeup makes you look like a clown. That zit is huge, zit face. Ugly.
Hey, bud, what you doing?
I'm playing with cars.
Cars? Can you show me what a car does? Whoa. Hold on a second. First of all, this is a school zone. So you need to put down your cell phone, stop texting, and let's get to driving. Now you're coming up to a stop sign, right? You need to slow down and stop before you hit that Y line. I want you to look left, right, left. You don't want to get hit by a car going on your left, and to your right to make sure you don't get sideswiped by a guy coming from your right. You're coming, and you see a crosswalk. You better slow your horses down, because the #1 rule of driving is always yield to pedestrians. Now stop, pull over, and you are done driving. Gosh, what do they teach you kids in school nowadays?
Welcome back to Shawn and Maya in the morning on Sports Zone Chicago. My guy Steve. So Steve's out. Steve had a family situation, so he was unable to get me all my clips and everything. So we won't have any clips coming out of the commercials. And the stuff that we had left that's from 4-9, April 9th, White Sox. No one cares about that. People barely care about the White Sox. They don't give a damn about I came from 4-9. Oh. Oh man. Let's get back to it. Where were we? Top of the morning topics. Yep. So the Bulls next. Here we go. The Blackhawks, baby. The Blackhawks tonight on the west side. We're going west side, baby. On the west side. Or you know what? I forgot. Excuse me. Because it's been gentrified, now it's West Town. It's West Town. So in West Town, baby, at the United Center at the Madhouse in Madison, the Blackhawks host the Carolina Hurricanes. I'm sorry, the Predators, the Nashville Predators, excuse me. At the United Center, puck drop at 7:30 p.m. tonight. You can catch that on NBC Sports Chicago +2. You're like, what? +2? Yeah, so peep this. Peep this. So the Bulls, they start first. So they're on NBC Sports Chicago. We talked about them before the break. Okay. The White Sox, which we're going to talk about later, they're on NBC Sports Chicago Plus. And they're at 6:40. The Bulls are at 6. Sox are at 6:40. And the Blackhawks host the Nashville Netitors. The Trashville Predators. I'm sorry. I'm mentioning Nashville Predators. You know why I give them shit? Because remember, they were one of the first teams that wouldn't allow people with Illinois zip codes to buy tickets for their playoff games. Remember that? If you had Illinois, when you called up for credit cards, if your zip code was an Illinois zip code, they wouldn't sell you tickets. And first they wouldn't sell you glass tickets. Remember tickets on the glass? Because they were pissed. Because Blackhawks fans travel so well. This is back in the title run. You know. And I thought that was pretty shady. All right. So, yeah, was it 2010, 13, and 15? Yeah, so I thought that was a shady thing by Nashville. But anyway, so they're on, because the Sox are on NBC Sports Chicago Plus, because their game's 6:40, and the Hawks play at 7:30. They're on NBC Sports Chicago +2. I don't even know what +2 is. I gotta look on my TV. Like, damn, I got NBC Sports Chicago Plus. That's right next to it. It's it's 1741. We have Uverse. We're cutting the cord soon. Don't worry. But see, my mom, she used to work for AT&T, so we get a huge discount. That's why the only reason we have cable. Like, it's less than $250 for cable, internet, all that stuff. So, but we're still gonna cut the cord because I got a guy. But anyway, I digress. They take out the Nashville Predators tonight over the west side at the Madhouse on Madison, 7:30, NBC Sports Chicago +2. Or if you want to listen to them, you can catch them on their flagship, 7:20 a.m. And then before I see you again, the Blackhawks will host the Carolina Hurricanes on Sunday at the United Center. Puck drop is 5 p.m. Central. That game will be on regular NBC Sports Chicago. And again, if you want to listen to it on the radio, you could check them out on their flagship station, 7:20 a.m. Last 4 games of the year for the Blackhawks. Friday, Sunday, every other day. So they finish up in LA. So they're hosting Nashville today. They're hosting Carolina Sunday. That's their last game. They travel to Vegas on Tuesday and then travel to LA to face the Kings to finish it up on Thursday. Their record sucks. The record sucks. But we all knew that this was going to be a rough season for the Blackhawks. We all knew it. All right, we bit the bullet. We're like, okay, we understand why. Why? No, we understand why. we just have to continue to get players. All right, we got to continue to get players, and that's what they're going to do. That's what this regime is doing. All right, you got the crown jewel in Connor Bedard. That's awesome. So right now, where are the Hawks? The Hawks have how many points? Okay, Hawks have 51 points. Jeez. Damn. So the second worst team. San Jose has 45 points. Hawks are 23, 50, and 5. Yep, last 4 games. San Jose is 18, 51, and 9. Man. That's second worst record in the NHL. But there have been some bright spots. All right, we saw Connor Bedard grow. We saw Connor Bedard develop. We saw Connor Bedard wow us many a time. Damn right, Michelle, the Trashville Predators. Trashville. Yes, Shorty, I'm working on Super Chat. Yes. We have to apply for it. We're applying for it, and we'll see what they say. Do I have Xfinity? No, it's AT&T Uverse. That's what we have. Like I said, she worked for AT&T when she retired. From there, she gets a huge discount. So that's the only reason we have that. But even that's like, all right, we don't need to spend a couple $100 on this shit. Now when you can cut the cord, and I told you I got a guy. Man, the stuff he hooked me up with, I'm happy. Yeah, good stuff. So, but anyway, I digress. Oh, so a lot of people from Chicago live in Nashville, actually, all over Tennessee. Yeah, I could see that. I can see people moving down south. It's just, the weather. People getting tired of the weather. People move down to Arizona. They move down to Missouri. They move down to Kentucky. They move down to Tennessee. Down to Texas, Arizona. They're just tired of this. You have a dedicated AT&T fiber optic line. Oh yeah, I'm not that crazy or tech savvy. I don't even know what that is. I don't even know what that is, dog. I'm just keeping it a buck. Oh man, let's get the next top of the morning topic. The Cubs. The Cubs travel to the Emerald City. For those of you who don't know, that's Seattle. Pacific Northwest for a weekend set against the Mariners. Yo no soy marinero. All my La Bamba fans. First pitch tonight is at 8:40 because they're out west, so it's going to be late. 8:40 p.m. Central Time. You can catch that game on Apple TV Plus. All right, Apple TV Plus. You want to listen to them? Only broadcasts you're going to get. Only local broadcast is on their flagship station, 670 AM. All right, Jordan Wicks is on a bump for the Cubs. He's 0-1 with a 4.15 ERA. He's going up against Bryce Miller, who's 1-1 with a 3.00 ERA. A nice 3-game set for the Cubs out there. Well, they get to go to the fish mart, catch a fish, have them toss the fish over in the big, like the meat or the paper they have the meat in. You hold it up and you catch the fish. I forgot what market it's called. If anyone's been to Seattle, what market is that? I can't remember what that market that is. But anyway, yeah, 3 games against the Mariners. They're on a little trip. They're on a little West Coast trip. They're at Seattle, then they're at Arizona, and then they come back on next Thursday. So nice little trip out west for the Cubbies. see how they fare on the road. The next top of the morning topic, the White Sox, baby. Yay, yay. Still, I'm telling you, I love them, but they still. The White Sox start a 3-game set tonight at home, 35th and Shields against the Cincinnati Reds. First pitch is 6:40 p.m. local time. You can catch that game on NBC Sports Chicago Plus. Remember, we just talked about why there's NBC Sports Chicago Plus, NBC Sports Chicago Plus, and Plus 2. All right, NBC Sports Chicago Plus, or you can listen to them on their flagship station, AM 1000. Okay. Andrew Abbott's on a bump for the Reds. He's 0-1 with a 3.48 ERA. He's going up against Chris Flexen, who's on the bump for the good guys. So I still have a problem calling them the good guys because they stink so bad. But Chris Flexen's going on the bump for the good guys. He's 0-2 with a 5.91 ERA. I wonder if there's going to be a decent crowd at the game tonight. A couple reasons. One, tickets are cheap. You go on the secondary market, you might be able to get a 100 level seat for like $10, 15, 20 bucks. Who knows? It's Friday. You ain't got no job. No, I'm kidding. It's Friday. Maybe you want to go hang out at the ballpark, have a little drinky drink, a little beer ski. Okay. I mean, I think it's a good way to unwind. Like, a lot of times, I don't know how you guys get. A lot of times on Fridays are tough. Sometimes you just want to unwind and be like, and don't do anything. From the long week. Maybe go out on Saturday, fine. But on Friday, a lot of times I don't want to do stuff. And I wonder how many of you guys may feel the same. And that'd be a good day to go to the ball game. Because you don't have to do anything. The weather's going to be beautiful tonight. Bring a jacket because the weather drops quick. But man, you can have a couple beers with your boys or with your loved ones or with the family. Bring a lot of money. Make sure your credit and debit card are loaded. And catch a game. All right, you can catch a game. Who knows? Who knows how much fun that will be? Like fish. Fiber optic is glass as opposed to a copper cable that shares broadband with everyone else. Can't the glass break if something? I mean, where's the glass at? I'm talking from a place of ignorance. I don't know. I really don't. I've heard of fiber optic, but I have no idea what the hell it is. It's not my field. Look, can't the glass break? And wouldn't that cause a problem if the glass breaks? Asking for a friend. Hey, listen, I don't have a problem asking if I don't know. Because I don't know everything. I know a little bit about a little bit. But okay. All right. So he said it can break. Okay. Let's see the next top of the morning topic. Oh, wow. So here, Northwestern, baby. There's been a lot of speculation. What are they going to do? Which way do they go? Which way do they go? Which way do they go? For Northwestern, because Northwestern, they're redoing their stadium. They're redoing Ryan Field. Okay. And so they need a place to stay. Ryan Field, the constructions, they're actually downsizing. And they're going to have the capacity is going to be smaller when it's said, all said and done. But I'll tell you what, it's going to look really, really dope. And so they're wondering, like, where are they going to play? Where are they going to play? Well, that's a good question. Because you know what? Let me tell you something, man. Where did it go? So they're going to get, they just got approved for construction on a temporary field. All right, it's on campus. It is called the Sunny. No, what's it called? Give me a second. Oh, there it is. Lanny and Sharon Martin Stadium. Obviously, they're donors. So they're going to build a portable campus around a portable stadium around this. So they're literally going to be right on the lake. Literally. Because if you look to the left, obviously you can't see to the left, but to the left of that field, maybe like, I don't know, 30, 40, 20 to 40 yards, it's a cliff. It's a cliff that goes right into the lake. And back by the building, if you keep going that way, I believe, you can also access the lake that way as well. So they're going to, and not all the games, not all of them, just some of them. They're going to try and play a one or two at Wrigley as well. And they played there at Wrigley a couple of times recently while they get their new stadium under construction. You know, I don't know. I'm a little, because the good thing is this: Northwestern doesn't draw a lot of fans. Okay, they have their, they have their diehards like any big university does, but they're not bringing in 100,000, which is why they're downsizing. Only gonna be like 30,000, 40,000, something like that. That's crazy. Oh, we heard the warden. She's out. So it's only gonna be at 35. I'm trying to think. I'm looking for the actual, but I think that's pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool. They want a more intimate setting. They realize they're not a powerhouse where they draw 80,000, 100,000. So what they want to do, they want to make it a great game time experience, which makes sense. Which makes sense. And I got the renderings here, and these are pretty dope. If you haven't seen them, this is what it's going to look like. It's going to be a couple of, let me see. So here's the outside of it. Here's what the outside is going to look like. Ryan Field. That looks pretty nice. All right, you see the big open airways and things of that nature. I think it's pretty dope. Come on, stop it. But the inside, here's what the inside is going to look like. That looks really dope. See how they're right on top of you? I like that. Looks dope. I would definitely want to check out a game there. Yeah. Uh-oh. Let's see. Jay Grizz, the Cubs could use a reliever. Can you get Kopech and Uber or CTA one-way fare to north side? Dude, you just got, it's 225. Just hop on the red line. That's all you got to do. Just hop on a red line. It'll take you from 35th. Don't get off till you get off on Addison. Simple. But that's what it's going to look like. I think it's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool rendering. That's tight. And because what's going to happen is it's going to make it look a lot like a bigger stadium. When the stands are full, you're always playing in front of a packed house. when I played at Holy Cross, we averaged about 27 to 30,000 people. And for so long, like, I didn't realize, like, I couldn't hear the people most of the game. It's the weirdest thing. And obviously they're behind us because that's where our stands were. So for my 4 years there, like, the majority of the time I didn't hear them. It's just white noise. Especially my first 3 years when we were good and I heard them. Like, I didn't hear them during the game my first 2 years because I was focused. I'm young. Then my third year, I got playing time. Then my junior year, I had a lot more playing time. And then I would hear him when the other guys, like the other running backs, would go in. I'm like, okay, then I could look in the stands, like, oh, okay, we got Holland Hurt today. No, I'm kidding. But so we had a majority of the 27 to 30,000 right behind us. And like, it's just, I don't know. You could feel it on a big play. But again, you're just so focused in on the play. We're in the huddle, and it's just it's nuts though. But having them on you know what you did? I felt them more than I heard them. I felt the energy from our fans, and I think that's what's gonna. No, I think that's what's gonna happen with Northwestern when they get their new stadium built. Their new stadium will be up and running and ready for the 2026 season. So for 24 and 25, they're going to play most of the games at the Sunny and Sharon and Martin Stadiums. Lanny. Is it Lanny? Lanny and Sharon Martin Stadium. That's where they're going to construct one. I wonder if they're like 15, 20,000 people, portable seats. And again, literally right in the lake. Literally right on the lake. And again, they'll probably play a couple games at Wrigley and things like that. So it's for the next 2 seasons, they'll be home most of the time or at Wrigley. So that should be pretty fun. So, oh snap. Chris Benya, good morning, Baba. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. Thank you much. Let's see. Oh, we're talking. So you're talking a little more fiber optics. So sure, you're saying fiber optic is glass as opposed to a copper cable that shares broadband with everyone else. Okay. The glass is inside of the cable cord. And yes, it can break if the cord gets kinked. I used to work for Verizon. $65 a month for 1,000 Mbps. Okay, what's MB per second? What's 1,000 MB per second? What's the MB stand for? Oh, Jay Grizz, hello. I used to install those Verizon fiber optic boxes that are in your garage, so I know what you're talking about. Oh, snap. They're on a whole another conversation up in the chat. I love it. That's great. Oh, man. Well, listen, let's take a quick break. On the other side of the break, Jason Jones in the house. Stop with the blasphemy. Bear down, but not that other stuff. I'm kidding. Oh, megabytes per second. Okay. That's shorty. Mbps, megabytes per second. Okay. Well, let's take another break. On the other side of the break, we have some interesting news. Some people were happy. I don't know how, but nonetheless, why, but other people were very, very sad at the passing of this person. So we're going to find out. We're going to talk about it. Very controversial. So don't go anywhere, folks. Keep it locked right here. Shawn and Maya in the morning on Sports Zone Chicago.
Hey, it's your boy, the SuperBack, Shawn Sierra, and be sure to follow Sports Zone Chicago on all social media platforms, on Facebook, Instagram, and our Roku channel. You can find us at Sports Zone Chicago, and on Twitter, we are at Sports Zone Shy. Also, be sure to download our mobile app so you can take Sports Zone Chicago with you on the go.
Yeah, hello. I'm really not sure if this is what you all do, but I really don't have anywhere else to turn.
Hi. I don't even know why I'm calling right now. I'm sorry. My thoughts are going a mile a minute.
My kids are out of state. My buddies from the army are all gone now. I'm really alone.
I left the service last year. My mom just passed away a few months ago. I miss so much time with her. I keep getting calls about the bills, and I'm trying to get a job, but I feel so stuck.
Okay, ma'am. I'm glad you called.
Okay, sir. Let's stay on the line and walk through some things.
Thanks.
Okay.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
We are looking for a few heroes, mentors, trailblazers, innovators. A passion to change lives, spark curiosity, open hearts, and awaken minds. Help students answer the question, who am I? This could be your calling, but this is no job. It's the journey of a lifetime. Be a hero. Be a teacher.
Every day we take steps to keep the people we love safe, but some health risks are easy to miss. Ticks hiding in the yard can spread germs, like the ones that cause Lyme disease. Mice searching for food can spread bacteria that makes us sick. Mosquitoes lay eggs in standing water and can spread West Nile virus and more. Cockroaches are drawn to water in the home, leaving behind allergens that can trigger asthma attacks. Common pests can threaten our health. Learn how to protect your family at pestworld.org.
Mental health and learning disorders don't discriminate. 17 million children and adolescents in the United States live with disorders like anxiety, depression, ADHD, and dyslexia. Less than half get the help they need to thrive. Help the Child Mind Institute change these children's lives. Visit childmind.org.
Welcome back to Shawn and Maya in the morning on Sports Zone Chicago. Man, we are live. Woo-wee. This chat is jumping. Everybody in the chat is on 10. I like it. I like it a lot. I still having the Verizon chat, fiber optic chat in the chat room. That's okay. That is okay. 10 Bears, what's up, Papa? Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate it. Yeah. 10 Bears up in this joker. That's what I like. I like it. I like it a lot. Whew. Well, you know, this is gonna be a interesting convo. Orenthal James Simpson passed away on Wednesday. All right. O.J. Simpson was a star running back at USC, Heisman Trophy winner, went on to play for the Buffalo Bills, and I won't choke like the Buffalo Bills. Became an actor. Check out his stuff in the Naked Gun series. and was accused of killing his ex-wife and her young lover. And the trial lasted 9 months. Robert Kardashian was one of his attorneys. There's a lot of speculation about OJ and Miss Kardashian. I'm not even going to go there. And Khloe, I'm not going to go there. I'm not going to go there. But he passed away yesterday due to cancer. Okay. And I, for one, was unaware that he was sick, that he was ailing from cancer. I didn't know that. I believe a lot of people may have been in the same boat, or may be in the same boat, that didn't realize that he had cancer. Some probably did, but I think the majority of people that I talked to didn't know. Shorty, you are a damn fool. They should. And I know I shouldn't do this. I know I shouldn't do this. I know I shouldn't do this. But you talk about comedians have what's called timing. Okay. You get it with their jokes. Okay. And their ability to make jokes on the fly. You can stand there in any second and boom, they got a joke. Something happens, boom, they can, like they make a joke because they're quick-witted. Okay. And again, let's not lose the fact that 2 people lost their lives. Well, not 3, but 2 people lost their lives. All right. Nicole and Ronald Brown. Okay. OJ was accused, arrested, tried, and acquitted. Okay. Arrested, tried, and was acquitted. So this morning I heard them talking, and David Hawes said something that kind of got under my skin. It called him a murderer. I'm like, okay, well, he was tried by a court of his peers and he was found innocent. Now, whether you think he did it or not, okay, that's you. People can have they have every right to believe. But when you're tried, then you can't be called a murderer then. Because you're tried by a jury of your peers and they found you innocent. So to continue to call him a murderer is pushing an agenda you have. That's personal. So I didn't like what I heard this morning when he called him a murderer. Okay. And he may have done it. He may have. We don't know. But he was acquitted. Remember, Johnny Cochran, famous line, if the gloves do not fit, you must acquit. But there's timing and everything. And Shorty, you said something, and I saw this yesterday, and I wasn't going to deal with it, but you brought it up. This would be the most appropriate way to have his funeral. Have the hearse. Hey, trust me, you can get a white Bronco, doctored up, take out the back seats, make that the hearse, and have 4. I'm just saying. I'm not saying, I'm just saying. I hear you. He was acquitted. I don't know if that was the reason he was acquitted, but it could have had something. But yes, they would be missing out on a perfect opportunity. Now, mind you, somehow I don't think his children, I think he only has a daughter left or a son. I think his daughter passed away. But I don't think his son or whoever, whatever children has, or his estate would really like to have this as his funeral procession. But it would be the most apropos funeral procession for O.J. Simpson. Am I lying? Am I lying? Hey, like Pac said, only God can judge you. Cornelius, you ain't lied. Where is the lie there? That is for damn sure. Yes. So I think that would be the most appropriate. Yeah. I highly doubt they're going to do that. Highly doubt it. But they're missing an opportunity. Yeah. Oh, she's still alive? His daughter's still alive? Okay. I thought she drowned, or I remember in passing. I didn't. Okay, good. Good. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, snap. Evie, Beardown Davis in the joke. She's joined the crew. She's joined the party. Evie, baby. How are you? How you doing, Ma? That's what I'm talking about. Come on out. Hey, the more the merrier. That's what we're talking about, baby. That's what we're talking about. The more the merrier. So, yeah. So, rest in peace to OJ. Okay. And again, I think that would be the most apropos funeral procession for OJ would be this. Just have the hearse in front. Oh, make it a white Bronco. You're in LA. You got chop shops. Go to the Vatos in East LA homes. They can take care, make sure that Bronco can fit a hearse, guaranteed. Call Chewy, call Flaco, call both of them. Call Oscuro, call Gordo. They'll all take care of it. Yeah. So we don't have to. You can have your own opinion on whether he did it or not. Okay. But he was acquitted by a jury. He was acquitted by a jury. So that you must respect. You don't have to like it. He was acquitted by a jury. So, moving on. Man, how cool is this? Tiger Woods. Now, he's got to hold up, baby. He's got to hold on. He's got to continue to play very well. He shot a 1-under yesterday through 13 holes at Augusta National at the Masters. Okay, he only shot 13 holes because it got suspended due to darkness. Okay, shot a 1-under, and he's 5 holes left. So he's going to face 23 holes today. Okay, another round plus the 5 that he missed. Probably he's going to play 18, 17, 16, 15. So probably 14 through 18 today, and then start back over at 1. Because I'm not sure if you know how golf tournaments work. Like you play the same course Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So after Friday, if they find out if you make the cut, they narrow it down. You had to have a certain score. All right. So when they say if he makes the cut, that means they move on. But they play the same course Thursday, 18 holes, Friday, 18, Saturday, 18 holes, Sunday, 18 holes. In case for those of you who weren't sure of how golf went. Okay. Just want to make sure that you're in the know because I do want smart smart fans. Okay, I do want knowledgeable fans. So he got through the first 13 yesterday. Okay, cool. You know, I wish him well, man. Oh yeah, Junior, you could call Little Clowny in East LA. What's up, Holmes? East Los, vato, East Los. Blood in, blood out. Orale, vato. But you can't just say orale, vato. It's in a lot of different movies. Call me Little Joker. Yeah, call me Little Joker. I forgot what comedy skit it was on, or they're trying to go rob the bank, and the lady was interviewing them, but it was a funny story. Anyway, I digress. Here's one of the cool things that I'm looking forward to. All right. I'm looking forward to this. Well, first of all, Tiger Woods. Let's get it done, Papa. Let's make the cut. You know, let me see. You can't say how many strokes he's off the lead because he didn't play the full round. Leaderboard is Bryson DeChambeau. He's 7 under. All right. So if Tiger birdies the last 5, he'll be 6 under. He's right in the mix. If he birdies 3 or 4 and pars the rest, he's right in the mix. Okay? He's right in the mix. So good luck to Tiger. I really wish him well. I hope and pray that he's able to win. I think what is he? 1 short of Jack? I think he's one major short of Jack Nicholson. Jack Nicklaus. Jack Nicholson's the actor. I would love to see him get it, especially now because of all the adversity he's dealt with. Okay, some of it's self-inflicted. Don't get me wrong. I get it. He was out there cheating on his wife, and she attacked him with a golf club. Okay. But then the back issues, the pulling out of tournaments in the middle of the tournament. Every year, like a lot of people, man. A lot of people. They don't follow golf, but they damn sure follow Tiger. They damn sure follow Tiger. And we have our memories of Tiger. I'm trying to think of where it was. Was this it? Yes. We have our memory of Tiger. Okay. We remember the red polo on Sunday. Remember, he always wore the red polo. And to golfers, that was a shark fin. That was a shark fin on Sunday because they knew. Because you knew, like, oh man, if you're in the lead, how many strokes do I have ahead of Tiger? Okay, because you knew Tiger was coming on Sunday. You knew he wouldn't. You saw that red polo, you knew. That was his calling card. And we remember this. Most of us remember this. Here in Chicago. Walking to the 18th green. 18th hole, excuse me. And I think he could have bogeyed it and still won. But no, he was like, no, this one was he was up by like 5 or 6 shots, if I'm not mistaken. And he's walking to the green and everybody's following him. He's just like the Pied Piper is what it looked like. This was Tiger at his prime. And AV. Okay, so you know what he's talking about. I have back issues. I have major issues and nothing the neurosurgeon can do. Damn. So you know what it's like to have a jacked up back and to see him if Tiger could pull off another one, maybe not beat Jack, but maybe just tie him. How crazy would that be after all the adversity? Shout out to Chichi Rodriguez. I used to watch, man. I used to love what I watched golf. I did. I'm telling you, and I never played golf. I shouldn't say I never played golf. I don't play very much. Man, you remember those characters, and Chichi Rodriguez was a character. First, as a kid, his name was Chichi, so I would always laugh. They said Chichis. For those of you who don't know, Chichis in Spanish it's a term used for boobs. All right. So I'll forever be a sophomore kid, and anytime I hear anything about boobs, I laugh. It's like a juvenile. But it's a guy thing. Most of us do. He said Chi-Chi's. Remember the restaurant Chi-Chi's? I used to love saying that. Mark, we go to Chi-Chi's? And I'd laugh and everything. I'm surprised she didn't smack the hell out of me. Like, boy, shut your dumb ass up. The restaurant Chi-Chi's. What if that's why they went out of business? I don't know. What if that's why? Why? Oh man, you guys are out of control. You're making this Friday show so Mickey fun. Oh man, listen, let's get to the last thing I want to talk about. This, and we're going to talk about this on Monday as well, but the WNBA draft is Monday. And man, oh man, peep this bad boy. Shut the front door. WNBA draft is Monday in the sky. What are you doing? Oh my goodness. I can't believe. I'm sorry. What the hell, Bobby? Can't play that. Here. The WNBA draft is Monday, and the Sky have the number 3 and the number 8 picks in the first round. That's what I'm talking about. So there have been some rumors, some projections, like, hey, we all know Caitlin Clark's going number 1. Okay. There have been some speculation that the Chicago Sky could come out with these two girls, these two young ladies and girls. Camila Cardoso, the girl on the right from South Kakalaka, South Carolina. They are projecting her to go to the Chicago Sky with the 3rd pick. And they're saying that the Bayou Barbie herself, Angel Reese, could fall to 8. I don't think she falls to 8, but some people are projecting that she does. If the Sky get this dynamic duo, 6'3", Angel Reese, 6'7", Camila Cardoso, boy, are we cooking with gas. Boy, are we cooking with gas. I say first and foremost, get Camila Cardoso with the 3 pick. Get her with the number 3 pick. She's a big body. She's tall, obviously. She's not frail. She can bang down low. She's nasty. I say Camila Cardoso with the 3 pick. If you can get Angel Reese with the 8, get it with the 8. And add, this would be the equivalent of Akeem Olajuwon, Ralph Sampson, Bill Cartwright, Patrick Ewing. All right. This is what that would be the equivalent to. And if I'll tell you what, let me tell you something. You get these two girls, get these two young ladies. Watch how season ticket sales is going to jump. Watch how season ticket sales will jump for the Chicago Sky. Look at you just said I would have watched the WNBA if the Sky drafted these two. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Chris, you're a fool. I'm going to go to that Sky game if we draft Camilla and shooting my shot. You're like, excuse me. Camila. I don't know how tall you are, Jay Grizz, but she's 6'7", Papa. She's 6'7". I see. Chris, you are a fool. You're a damn fool. Oh man, that is hilarious. Oh man. Man. That is hilarious. Evie, you're right. They'll be set. We got decent guard play. Now you got two scorers down low. Now we can go after 3-point shooting. So we'll see. We'll see how it plays out. We'll talk a little bit more about this on Monday because I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to the draft. I'm looking forward to I'm telling you, get Camila Cardozo first. Get her first. She's 6'7". She just came off of Dawn Staley's undefeated national championship team. It was a huge part in that victory. She's a dog. She's a dog. Like, you don't play for Dawn Staley if you ain't got that dog in you. Now, there's different degrees, but man, you saw that. If you watched that championship game, you saw she single-handed, she put that team on her back and was just, man, balling. So definitely Camila Cardozo. If I were with a Sky, take her with the number 3 pick. And just hope and pray that the Bayou Barbie herself, Angel Reese, falls to 8. Can you imagine those two setting pick? I mean, Camila Cardozo setting pick for Angel Reese coming across the lane, get it dumped into the poke, turn around, lay it up off the glass, 2 and 1. Wow. I'm liking the possibility of that. Yeah, I think. Jay Grizz, I'm 5'10", but 6. I hope with all the interest in women's Final Four, I think it will. You know why it will? You know why it's going to help? Because of the name recognition. Because of the name recognition, that's why it's going to help the WNBA. Now, I hope women, women can be very catty. Okay, you already saw Diana Taurasi and who's the other girl? Sue Bird. Was it Bird and Taurasi? They were doing the live watch along, and they're like, "Oh, don't worry, reality's coming." They're just hating on Caitlin Clark. I think they should embrace these young stars. I'm not saying make it easy for them. No. You got to earn your stripes just like everybody else get a WNBA. But you embrace them. You know why? Because it gets more eyes on you. And when you get more eyes on you, guess what? There's more people at games. Guess what? There's more swag sold, more jerseys sold, more stickers sold, more posters sold. Guess what? All of a sudden, you might get a TV contract, and that's when your money comes in. That's when the money for the bigger money, because you're not going to get NBA big ever, but you're going to get bigger money. You're not going to make $75,000 a year. All right, you'll start seeing 6 figures as the minimum. You better embrace these girls. Make them earn it. Don't get me wrong. Make them show they got, but they're bringing name recognition. Angel Reese, Bayou Barbie. They call them the Bayou Barbie. You know about Angel Reese. You know about Caitlin Clark, the NCAA's leading scorer. Camila Cardozo. You've seen them. You watched them the last 2-3 years. And that's the important part, is that you got name recognition. That's the important part, that you're like, man, listen, I told you the other day, Dawn Staley mentioned Caitlin Clark not once but twice in the postgame. Once on the court. Remember, they were about to go to commercial, and then the Holly Rose says, "Oh wait, Dawn Staley wants to say something." She made sure to congratulate Iowa, and she made sure to single out Caitlin Clark for carrying their sport. And then she did it again in the postgame presser. You know why? Because most people were not there to watch South Carolina's undefeated team. You know who they were there to watch? Caitlin Clark. As phenomenal as the season as South Carolina had, their second consecutive back-to-back, their back-to-back undefeated season, their second consecutive undefeated regular season. And the majority of the millions and millions of people were there to watch Caitlin Clark. We're tuning in to watch Caitlin Clark. So they better embrace it. Don't be catty little bias, because women can get catty. But with this new group of girls coming in, this class coming in, you can start to see some money in a few years. You might get a CBA and you get a TV deal. Boom, there's your money. Now everybody's making at least $100,000. At least $100,000. And it goes up from there. The TV deals, the marketing deals, the streaming deals. You know what I mean? You get a TV deal with ESPN, ESPN2, or TBS or something. It's going to draw interest. I'll tell you what. I don't do it. Well, not any other team has it. But I would even, if they had some streaming service for Sky Games, I would consider doing that just to support. Just to support. Because I think those girls are entertaining. I think those girls are highly skilled. I'd strongly consider getting a streaming package for the Sky. I don't know about maybe even the whole WNBA. So make sure, and here's where the coaches need to talk to their leaders of each individual team. Like, listen, you can't be this ain't Mean Girls. Okay, you're dealing with millions and millions of dollars to the league, spread out for the players. Don't be little catty little brats. Because I don't want to use the other B word. Don't be catty little brats when these people come in. Again, make them earn their shit. Make them earn it. Hey, Caitlin, you got to carry this bag. Barbie, carry this bag. Cardoso, carry this bag. All right, get up and sing your alma mater. All that good stuff. But embrace them, because you know what's coming right behind them? Money. The money that you women deserve. The money that you women have busted your ass and have been shortchanged for so long. So embrace them. Let them take the league to another level or two. Because if you don't think the Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark rivalry is significant, you're nuts. If you don't think the Caitlin Clark and the South Carolina rivalry isn't significant, you're nuts. 18.7 million people average watching the championship game. 18.7. A peak of 24 million people watch that game. A peak. Topped off at 24 million people watch that damn basketball game. You better welcome these girls in with open arms. You better welcome them into the WNBA. You better. Because in a couple years, it might it might be 2 years. Your paycheck's going to be a little bigger. 75 large, 75 stacks to 100 stacks. And if that isn't significant, you don't care about it, I know a guy. I got a guy who can use your 25 stacks, who would find more than enough to do with your 25 stacks. Man, everyone's talking back issues. Oh, man. slow, easy stretches, bend at the waist. Okay. This is hilarious. I love it. And this is what I'm talking about. Everybody looking out for each other. That's what I'm talking about. This is great stuff. Well, listen, let's take one more break. Final break of the show, final break of the week. We're going to talk a little Bears. Just finish. Don't forget today at 12:15, Second City Sports here on Sports Zone Chicago. Okay. Lakina McGee and Sidney Brown are going to give you 2 more hours of Chicago sports talk. And then today at 3 o'clock, I will be on. It's the SuperBack and Nomads Daily Bears talk. We'll be on talking Bears. So you can check that. And then this will replay tonight at 6. All right. The Smoke Fellas tomorrow, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Make sure you tune in there. So, man, Sports Zone Chicago, we're coming at you from all different angles. We're gonna do what we're gonna do is we're gonna take one last break. As I said, last break of the show, last break of the week, and we're gonna get into it. It's gonna be quick. All right, so don't get your panties in a bunch. Oh man, Steve hasn't done this yet. Shish kebab. All right, don't get mad or anything. Or start saying why you have Justin on here, because Steve hasn't gotten to update the commercial blocks. But we'll be right back. Keep it locked right here. Shawn and Maya in the morning on Sports Zone Chicago.
Off the fake. Fields against the grain. Finds Jesse James. Fields with time. Delivers down the field. Made one way and Fields stumbling. Trying to cut it back. Justin Fields making magic happen. There goes Fields. Touchdown.
911, operator 901. Where's the emergency?
127 Brymere.
Okay, what's going on there?
I'd like to order a pizza for delivery.
Ma'am, you've reached 911. This is an emergency line.
Large with half pepperoni, half mushroom.
You know you've called 911. This is an emergency line.
How long it'll be?
Okay, ma'am, is everything okay over there? Do you have an emergency or not?
Yes.
And you're unable to talk because...
Right.
Is there someone in the room with you? Just say yes or no.
Yes.
Okay, it looks like I have an officer about a mile from your location. Are there any weapons in your house?
No.
Can you stay on the phone with me?
No. See you soon. Thank you.
Hey, it's your boy, the SuperBack, Shawn Sierra, and be sure to follow Sports Zone Chicago on all social media platforms, on Facebook, Instagram, and our Roku channel. You can find us at Sports Zone Chicago, and on Twitter, we are at Sports Zone Shy. Also, be sure to download our mobile app so you can take Sports Zone Chicago with you on the go.
When I'm flying, I put my helmet on, my visor down, my mask up. You don't know who I am. Whether I'm African American, Asian American, Hispanic, white, male or female. You just know I'm an American Airman kicking your butt. I'm General C.Q. Brown Jr. Come join us.
Welcome back to Shawn and Maya in the morning on Sports Zone Chicago. Man, look, there's a lot of The sciatic stretches and talking. We're old, man. We're getting old, you know. Do easy stretches. Jay Grizz. You know, Evie, you know, to one leg on my knee, stretching forward during my work days. Yeah. For sciatica, that's the one thing. You got to stretch. You got to stretch and get massages. So if you have the means and the ability, all right, go to Living Social or Groupon. Living Social is another, just like Groupon, just another name. There's another company. And just go get those $40 massages. All right, because I know that you're getting like $50 or $60. You know, and starting to get a massage, but especially if it's your first time at a new spot, they'll have, you know, they'll give you a deal. Usually like $40 for an hour. Get that. You know, one of the things that I had, my senior year, my last year playing football, 2011. Okay, that's one, and I had sciatica. That's when it hit. I got hit in the game one day. We were playing in Evanston, first game of the year, preseason game. I got hit, and like, oh man, my sciatic was, yeah, activated. Just got it. I just got an alert. Saint sign Equanimous St. Brown. So he won't be here blocking for us. Yep. Bruja, yep. Afternoons, midnight, just waking up. Replay at 6. Yep. I'll replay at 6 tonight. Cool. You get to check it out. It's been a good show to this point. Bruja 7, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. My man Keith. Girls step on stage. Girls scream like I'm Keith. No, I step on stage. Girls scream like I'm Keith. Man, been a good show. Yeah, so good luck. You know what? Stretching. Yeah, big time. And we got a whole bunch of Planks in the house. Good morning, Papa. Plank is here. Yes, Equanimous St. Brown is gone. He's gone to the Saints. It happens. All right, that's cool. But, you know, my thought is this. All right, for all intents and purposes, it seems like it's a done deal. All right, Caleb Williams is going to be drafted with the number 1 overall pick. Okay, and move from there. So now the 9th pick is what everyone's concerned about, as you should be. You know, it all depends on the way the board falls. You know, so what if JJ McCarthy gets snagged in the top 4? That pushes everybody down. Okay, so you're at 9. What do? Depending on how it falls. Okay, I don't think Marvin Harrison will be there at 9. So the question that people are asking, do you jump up and get Marvin Harrison Jr. with the 5th pick if quarterbacks go 1 through 4? You're going to be trading with the Chargers, Jim Harbaugh. And hey, maybe Harbaugh switches spots to number 4 so he can get JJ McCarthy. Who knows? And can trade who knows? I don't know. But let's not even go there. Let's just say we're trading with the Chargers. Do you, trade up from 9 to 5, cue up Dolly Parton's 9 to 5, to get Marvin Harrison Jr.? I don't know. I look at it this way. If you do, great. The question is, where do they have, what's the difference for them? How big of the drop-off for them is it between Marvin Harrison Jr. and Romeo Dunze or Malik Neighbors? How big is the drop-off? Okay. How big is the drop-off? Because if you're happy, if you don't think the drop-off is too great, okay, then you can stay at 9, draft Romeo Dunze there if he's still there. What if he's still there and no tackle's still there? What if he's still there and Dallas Turner's still there? What if the first 4 picks go quarterbacks? Boom, 1, 2, 3, 4. Marvin Harrison goes 5. Joe Alt goes 6. Jared Verse goes 7. Maybe Laiatu Ladu goes 8th. And now here, so now you have Dallas Turner on the board. You have Romeo Dunze on the board. You have Malik Neighbors on the board. What do you do? At that point, do you trade back to 10? I mean, to 11 to 12? See who other people get. You grab some more picks? Because it all depends on how they fall. I personally, I'd stay at 9 and take a receiver. If Romeo Dunze is there at 9, I take him. And the reason I say that is because now you're in sync. You have a rookie quarterback with a rookie wide receiver. Yes, we have DJ Moore, who's good this year, next year. We have him. Good. You have Keenan Allen, who's good this year only. Does he want to resign here? We don't know. But now you have a rookie quarterback and a rookie wide receiver who are on the same timeline, contract-wise. Richard Long. Richard, good morning, Papa. Thank you for tuning in. Super Caleb can make a wide receiver, trade down, get an edge rusher. Okay. The reason I don't say I am on the opposite side of the fence with you, Richard, is next year we have that edge class is deep. Deep. Keith says, I think we should trade back a few spots and take a receiver. Okay. Again, it all depends on what do you think the difference between Malik Neighbors and Romeo Dunze is? Because you could, if you do trade back, you'll be able to get one of those guys, and that's cool. Yeah, no, I still, Evie, and that's the thing. Hey, we didn't like our parents' decisions. We didn't like our parents' decision to beat our ass. Did we? Definitely didn't like those decisions, but guess what? Looking at today's kids, I'm like, Emma, thank you. Thank you. That's real talk. Richard, would you say? Oh, okay. I'm heading back to BCP Bears Country Podcast. Last night show it after this. I get home late on Thursdays. Okay. So I don't know. I don't know what Ryan Poles is going to do, but I'm excited about it. I definitely would like a receiver. Again, I have no problem with Braxton Jones. Okay, I think he was about an average left tackle last year. He graded pretty well off of PFF, for whatever that's worth. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with because he's in the weight room another year. He's getting stronger another year. He's working with Olin Kreutz another year. He's going to get better. We got 2 second-round picks, and I think maybe next year. We got 2 second-round picks. You know, you can use a first-round pick and a second-round pick next year. Going into next year's draft, if you find a guy, you find a defensive end, you find a stud. That draft is that position is deep. And you want to jump up depending on where we finish. And you want to jump up and grab dude, go jump up and grab him. I mean, if you feel that defensive end if you feel that Caleb, like we just said, Richard said Caleb can make a receiver. Okay. If that's how Ryan Poles feels, and he says, "No, I'll bump this. I'm gonna go get the edge now. We can focus on that next." Okay. Then would you draft a wide receiver in round 3? We don't have a second. Poles need to multiply picks like his first draft. If his one pass rusher goes down, stick a fork in it. Yeah. Yeah. You think of Brian Thomas Jr. from LSU? Hey, he's another dude. And here's the one good thing about that. Here's a really good thing about that. That people don't understand how vital this can be. Brian Thomas Jr. knows how to be a number 2 receiver. All right, because so oftentimes you get, I got to be number 1. I'm not getting the ball. Throw me the damn ball. Okay, cool. That's the number 1 receiver. The quintessential number 2 receiver was Alshon Jeffrey. Remember Brandon Marshall, Alshon Jeffrey? Remember that? Remember how he flourished? Brian Thomas Jr. has that mentality. He can flourish. Because he'll be like a number 3 receiver. But think of that as a number 3 receiver. Yeah, Keith's been on him for a minute. Yeah, Keith likes him a lot. You want to trade down for the second? Is out of the realm of possibility that Poles trades the number 1 pick to get more picks? No, it's not. It's not out of the realm of possibility. It's not at all. Because remember, he's got the medicals of everybody now. He could trade Caleb and say, "Hey, we're happy. Again, we're happy with the medicals that we have to put this pick on the block, the number 1 overall pick on the block." He can say that without violating HIPAA laws. So no, it's not out of the realm of possibility. It's unlikely at this point. Okay, it's unlikely, but it's not out of the realm of possibility. And, some people are going to, "Oh, shut up. He's not like, first of all, chill. Until he's picked, he's not a bear. Until he's picked, Ryan Poles can make a move. Just because it goes against your agenda, it doesn't go against what you want. I mean, I'm not so sure either. Okay? I'm not sure either. But don't get me wrong, I don't think, people always, because I go against, or because, not just me, because you go against what someone believes, you're like, you think that I dislike your choice. The Caleb, the issue with Caleb has never been talent. That has never been talent. It's never been the talent of that young man. Never. It's the intangibles. Okay? The crying to your mom. And to me, that's a big thing. All right? That's selfish. And when people start, listen to what they say. "Oh, he's passionate." Okay, tell me other quarterbacks who've gone to cry with their mom after big losses. I'll wait. To me, that's the time where, as a leader, and you're the leader, you just won the Heisman last year. You are the leader of that team. You need to be there for your team. You go cry to mama later. And don't come in a press conference saying you want to go hug, go snuggle with your dogs. All right? You go and you be the leader of that team, because guess what? You're upset, so are your teammates. So are your teammates. Your teammates are crushed as well. And you as a leader need to be there for them. That's my issue with him crying to his mom. Not that he was crying to his mom. No, not that at all. But the fact that you went on national TV, you disregarded your teammates, you celebrated with your teammates when you won the Heisman, you celebrated with your teammates when you throw touchdowns, you celebrate with your teammates when you win, and then when you lose, they can't lean on you. Jay Grizz said this morning on ESPN 1000, they were talking about the NFL draft analysts making comps for players being drafted. Caleb was comped to Kyler Murray. Yeah. I definitely don't think he's generational, but because I say he's not generational doesn't mean that he can't be a great quarterback. So, and this is why I tell people, doesn't mean he can't be great. Doesn't mean because Romeo Doomsday is not labeled as a generational talent, doesn't mean he can't be a multiple Pro Bowler, multiple All-Pro in the NFL. It doesn't mean that at all. But when you go against people, that's the whole society. Man, it's that they just want the cancel culture. Oh, you don't agree with what I say? Cancel. You're a jerk. You're an idiot. You're this. No, it doesn't mean that at all. Yeah, Brian Thomas Jr. Many intangibles. Don't sleep on Adonai Mitchell. He transferred to Texas to be with his child every day. Hey. The city and nation is putting a lot on Caleb to be generational. Yeah. Not just generational. Well, generational, but also because look at the situation he's stepping into. Look at that situation. All right. You are getting one hell of a team set up for you. Look at this. I mean, let's keep it a buck. DeAndre Swift, Keenan Allen, DJ Moore, Cole Kmet. I forgot the other tight end's name. And the most important thing, I said this on Wednesday, I said it on Monday, I'll say it tomorrow, I'll say it on Sunday. The most important person on that list is Shane Waldron. So you're a rookie quarterback stepping into, and then you're probably going to draft a receiver as well. So I got DeAndre Swift, a number one in Keenan Allen, a number one in DJ Moore, a number two who could probably and potentially be a number one when those guys leave, or if one of those guys leaves, in your next wide receiver, a top 10 tight end in Cole Kmet, a top 10 defense. Yeah, a lot being put on Caleb. Because we had 7 wins last year. If it wasn't for the defense and poor play calling, we'd have 8, 9, or 10 wins. So I'm expecting nothing less than 10 wins this year. I'm demanding. Otherwise, it's a failed season for me. And don't give me the crap about Detroit being the division champs. Yeah, we handled them. We fell apart the last 5 minutes of the game. We don't do that. Boom. That's 8 victories. The Denver Broncos game. We don't collapse. Boom. That's 9 victories. Cleveland Browns. If Robert Tonyan catches that pass in the first quarter, that changes the complexion of that game. Changes the complexion of that game. So we're right there. We're literally right there. Then the defense has gotten better. They should have a whole training camp with Montez Sweat, whoever it is they signed for the opposite, or if they just keep DeMarcus Walker and have Coach Washington go to work with him. The defense is going to be much improved. Yeah, there's a lot. A lot is expected of him because you're walking into a situation that's unheard of for a rookie quarterback, a number 1 overall pick quarterback. So for you to be generational, your learning curve needs to be short. Because they're gonna hand the ball off a lot with the three-headed monster that we have, with DeAndre Swift, with Khalil Herbert, with Roschon Johnson. That's the quarterback's best running game. And we know Shane Waldron goes in 2 and 3 tight end sets. So we're going to run the ball. We're going to take a lot of pressure off. Probably going to run the ball until people get sick. Defenses have to bring an extra guy down. Now we can go to work. Who said that? That's great. That was great. A team anyone can thrive on. Oh, shoot. I just lost it. Shish kebab. Yes, there you go. Evie, ¿verdad? A team where any quarterback, it doesn't matter. And that's why I say if he wants to go get Jaden Daniels, if he wants to trade with Washington, cool. He'll get a couple first-round picks, get Jaden Daniels, maybe now you don't get Romeo Dunze, maybe you get Malik Neighbors. Or maybe Brian Thomas Jr. Because now you have a connection there. You have a connection with the quarterback and his wide receiver. Just like Jamar Chase and Joe Burrows. That's nice. That's nice when you have that connection. So the possibility is still there. It's unlikely that they do that. I mean, I'm hoping and praying that they do that. I still want picks. I want last year's number 1 overall pick to be like herpes. I want it to be the gift that never stops, that keeps on giving. So next year we'll have a number 1. And then the following year we'll have a number 1. All from that one pick. And then next year, all of a sudden, oh, you want the defensive end? Who was talking about defensive ends in here earlier? Oh, snap. Guess what? Now we can go get the best defensive end, best edge rusher in the draft next year. Gerald Everett, thank you. That's the other tight end I couldn't remember. I keep forgetting his name, and I don't know why. Generational quarterbacks almost all had a star head coach or OC. What is Waldron? You're right. We're going to find out. I think that Waldron is a guy who can develop, and I like it. You know what? Look what he did with the final year of Russ in Seattle. His working with Geno. He got him a contract. Come on now. He got Geno Smith a contract extension. So if he can do that with the quarterback we get now and shorten the learning curve for him, man. Yes, it is. Bruja, you God bless it right. 10 it is. Caleb already has the golden ticket. Why are you giving him another receiver at 9? Because you don't know what's happening with Keenan Allen. You don't know what's happening with Keenan Allen. Okay. Edge rush is deep next year. Defensive ends, you can go get one then. I think that the last 6 games of the year, they were the top defense in the NFL. I'm not saying they're going to be the top defense this year for the entire season, but they're bringing back majority, just about all the same people. And I think with the addition of Coach Washington as the new defensive line coach, stop forgetting coaching matters. Stop it. Stop it. People are looking at, oh, look at the players we get. Look at the players we get. The hell with the players. If you don't put them in a right position, they will fail. Look at Justin Fields, my favorite Bear in a long time. You don't give him what he needs, he will fail. So don't worry about the players. You get the coaches. And with Coach Washington, I'm excited at what he can do for this defensive line. Excited. He can make a Zach Pickens become extremely productive. He can make DeMarcus Walker be above average. till we and just a stopgap until next year. He can do that. He can bring that out of him. Man. Yeah, Richard. Jervon Dexter is going to eat. He started eating in the last 4 or 5 games of the year. Andrew Billings collapsed the pocket from the inside. There, it is there. It is there. They're only going to get better. I promise you. I'm telling Evie, tú sabes, it's 2025. The edge is going to be deep. That position is going to be deep, and you can package one. I want the best one. Boom. Running game will have to be strong and effective. Yes. Yes, that's why we got 3 studs. No one believed me. Everyone's like, oh, he did this, he did that. Like, dude, there's no throw that he can't make. I wish him well. I really do. I hope he thrives. I hope it happens just like in college. You know what I mean? Where he started off at Georgia, it didn't work. He should have been there, but they want to go with Jake Fromm. He goes to Ohio State and balls. Hope he goes to Pittsburgh and balls, except when he plays the Bears. I did too. No, Richard, you got 3 texts. We got good ones. Well, listen, folks, man, let's continue this Bears talk. Let's continue this at 3:00. All right, SuperBack and Nomad, our daily Bears talk, will be on at 3:00. Man, 2 hours has come and gone. Man, I want to thank all you mugs in the chat for coming in and giving me some love, showing me some love over here. Great stuff. Make sure you hit the like button, please. Make sure you hit the like button. There's a lot we're trying to do over here with it. But, man, this is getting hell, Mickey, Ficky, yeah. Cornelius, I agree. Justin didn't fail. The Bears failed him. Them failing him caused him to fail. But it's the organization's fault on that one. Yeah, I did. I'm all in on Caleb. I have to be. All right? Or whoever the quarterback is going to be. All right? I have to move. We have to move on. All right? Coach Ditka says, only losers live in the past. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. If we win 7 and don't win the playoffs, failure of a year. We'll see. Guys, 12 o'clock. 12:15, excuse me. Second City Sports right here, Sports Zone Chicago. Okay, Lakina McGee and Sydney Brown are going to take over 2 hours of more Chicago sports talk. And I will replay this at 6 p.m. tonight. So it'll be on. So I know one of you guys just came in a little late because of work schedule. Check it out. Bye-bye. I appreciate it. Make sure if you're not subscribed, please subscribe to Sports Zone Chicago. So for everyone here at Sports Zone Chicago, my executive producer, Elliot Baez, my social media guy, Clarence Council III, and my co-host in absentia, Maya Kai. Guys, I'm your boy, the SuperBack, Shawn Sierra. Hey, listen, have a great day. Yes, he didn't. Not till his second team. You're right. Guys, have a great day. Jay Grizz, where you at? Here you go. Jay Grizz. Oh, no. Los Toros, yes. The other thing, no. Let me get that off. What am I doing? Listen, we're gonna have a great week. Have a great weekend. 60, 65 today, 62, 65 today, 70 tomorrow, 80 on Sunday. Listen, do me a favor. Get out, get some sun. Vitamin D is huge. Pause. Right? Vitamin D is huge and it's phenomenal for your body. Get out there, go to a brunch, go to a rooftop, go to a patio, enjoy. Spend time with your loved ones. All right, with your family, with your friends, call up a friend, say, hey, let's go meet here for brunch on Sunday. Let's go meet here for brunch on Saturday. Let's do it. I guarantee you will not regret it. All right, folks, I got to take off. I got to go pick up the warden. All right, she's CrossFitting her ass off over there right now, and I got to go get her. So I'll see you guys a little later, 3:00 today. All right, we'll continue this conversation over here. 3 o'clock Central Time. I will be here, and we're going to be talking more Bears. So listen, for everyone here at Sports Zone Chicago, I love you, and I appreciate the love and the support that you give me, okay? I'll see you guys at 3. Your boy, the SuperBack. I am out.